God promised you healing, not maybe healing, not healing if conditions are perfect. Healing. Exodus chapter 15 verse 26. I am the Lord who heals you. That is not a suggestion. That is an identity statement from God himself. He said healing is who he is. So why are so many faithful, praying, Bible-believing Christians still sick, still exhausted, still breaking down physically year after year despite their faith? Because something in their daily life is blocking what God already promised. And today we are going to expose exactly what it is. I want you to imagine something for a moment. You have a water pipe running directly to your home. Clean, pure, powerful, more than enough to supply everything you need. But somewhere between the source and your tap, there are 6 blockages. 6 specific places where the flow is being choked off. And no matter how powerful the source is, almost nothing is getting through. That is exactly what is happening in the lives of millions of American Christians when it comes to healing. The source is not the problem. God is not withholding. He already declared himself as your healer. He already paid for your healing through the body of Jesus Christ. Isaiah chapter 53 verse 5. By his wounds you have been healed. Past tense. It is already done in the spiritual realm. But between that finished work and your physical experience of it, there are blockages, daily habits, patterns of living that are choking off the flow of healing that God already released toward you. Today we are removing them one by one. Blockage number 1. You are living in chronic fear and calling it normal. This is the blockage that most Christians do not even recognize as a health issue. Because fear has become so normalized in American life that it no longer feels abnormal. Fear of the future, fear of finances, fear of disease, fear of what people think, fear of failure, running constantly in the background of daily life like a program that never closes. And it is physically destroying you. Proverbs chapter 17 verse 22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Dries up the bones. God said that thousands of years before science discovered what chronic fear actually does to the human body. Here is what medical research now confirms. Chronic fear and anxiety keep your body locked in a stress response. Cortisol and adrenaline flood your system continuously. And when those stress hormones run constantly, they suppress your immune system, increase inflammation throughout your body, damage your heart, disrupt your hormones, destroy your sleep, and accelerate the aging of every cell in your body. Fear is not just an emotional experience. It is a physical one, and it is one of the most powerful blockers of the healing God designed your body to produce. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Fear did not come from God. It came from the enemy. And every day you allow it to run unchecked in your mind, you are allowing the enemy to use your own nervous system against the healing God already provided. Blockage number 2. You are eating in ways that create disease and praying for God to reverse it. This one requires complete honesty, because it is the blockage most people are most resistant to acknowledging. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19 and 20. Your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore honor God with your bodies. Honor God with your bodies, with what you put into them, with how you fuel them, with the daily choices you make about food that most Christians have completely removed from the category of spiritual decisions. Here is the honest truth. You cannot consistently fill God's temple with things that cause inflammation, hormonal disruption, immune suppression, and cellular damage, and then ask God to override the consequences through healing prayer. That is not faith. That is asking God to clean up a mess you are making faster than you are making it. Daniel understood this. In Daniel chapter 1, he made a deliberate, intentional decision about what he would put in his body. Not because he was legalistic, but because he understood that his body was connected to his purpose. And he could not fulfill his God-given assignment in a body he was destroying. At the end of 10 days, Daniel was healthier and sharper than everyone around him. Food is not just fuel. Food is information that tells your body at the cellular level whether to heal or to deteriorate. Every meal is either removing blockages or creating new ones. Blockage number 3. You are running on no sleep and wondering why your body is breaking down. Psalm chapter 127 verse 2. In vain you rise early and stay up late toiling for food to eat. For he grants sleep to those he loves. He grants sleep to those he loves. Sleep is not weakness. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is a gift from God that comes with biological functions so powerful that no medication, no supplement, and no prayer can fully replicate what happens in your body during genuine deep sleep. Your immune system releases its most powerful healing compounds during sleep. Your brain clears toxic waste that accumulates during waking hours. Your cells repair damage. Your hormones reset. Your heart rate drops and recovers. Your body does in 8 hours of sleep what it simply cannot do any other way. And the average American Christian is chronically sleep deprived, staying up late on screens, rising early out of anxiety, running on caffeine and willpower, and then asking God to heal a body that is never being given the conditions it needs to heal. God commanded rest. He included it in the 10 Commandments. He modeled it on the 7th day of creation. He designed your biology to require it. Violating the rest God commanded is not dedication. It is dismantling the healing system He built inside you. Blockage number 4. Your words are speaking sickness over your own life. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and you will eat the fruit of what you speak. Most Christians are very careful about not speaking negatively over other people, but they speak death over themselves every single day without a second thought. I am always sick. My body never works right. This runs in my family, so I will probably get it too. I never have energy. I am always exhausted. I am falling apart. Every one of those statements is a seed planted by your own mouth into the soil of your own body. Jesus demonstrated the power of spoken words over physical reality when he spoke to the fig tree in Mark chapter 11. He did not pray about the tree. He spoke to it, and the tree responded to the words spoken over it. Your body is listening to what you say about it, not metaphorically, neurologically. The words you speak activate belief systems in your brain that trigger physical responses in your body. Start speaking what God says about your body. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. By His wounds I am healed. God restores my health. My body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, and it functions the way God designed it to function. Not because the words are magic, but because they align your confession with God's truth. And that alignment removes a blockage that your own negative speech has been creating. Blockage number 5. You are carrying emotional wounds that have become physical ones. This is the connection that modern medicine is only beginning to fully understand. But God addressed it thousands of years ago. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 30. A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. Rots the bones. Emotional condition directly affecting physical structure. Medical research now has a name for this connection. It is called psychoneuroimmunology. The study of how emotional and psychological states directly affect immune function and physical health. What they are discovering is what God already told us. Unresolved grief, trauma, bitterness, shame, and emotional wounds do not stay in the mind. They move into the body. They show up as chronic pain, autoimmune conditions, digestive disorders, hormonal imbalances, and diseases that medicine struggles to explain. The body keeps the score. And many of the physical conditions American Christians are praying to be healed from are the physical expression of emotional wounds that have never been brought to God for genuine healing. Psalm chapter 34 verse 18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. God does not just heal bodies. He heals the emotional wounds that are breaking bodies down. But that healing requires bringing those wounds to Him honestly. Not performing spiritual health while carrying emotional devastation underneath. Blockage number 6. You are isolated and your body is paying for it. Genesis chapter 2 verse 18. It is not good for man to be alone. God said it before sin entered the world. Before anything was broken. In a perfect garden with a perfect environment. God looked at a human being living alone and said, "This is not good." Human beings are biologically designed for genuine deep community. And when that community is absent, the body suffers measurably. Research from Harvard Medical School, one of the longest studies ever conducted on human health, found that the single greatest predictor of physical health, longevity, and quality of life in old age was not diet, not exercise, not genetics. It was the quality of human relationships. People with deep, genuine community lived longer, got sick less often, recovered faster from illness, had lower rates of heart disease and dementia, and reported significantly higher levels of well-being. And America is in the deepest loneliness crisis in recorded history. People surrounded by followers online and completely alone in real life. Sitting in church buildings full of people and known by none of them. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9 and 10. Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. God designed community as part of your healing system. And if you are isolated, if you are doing life fundamentally alone, your body is operating without one of the most powerful health tools He created. 6 blockages. All of them standing between you and the healing God already promised. Chronic fear running in the background of your daily life. Eating in ways that create the conditions for disease. Violating the sleep God commanded your body to need. Speaking death over your own body every single day. Carrying emotional wounds that have become physical ones. And living in isolation that your body was never designed to survive. God is the Lord who heals you. That has not changed. That will never change. But healing flows through alignment. And every one of these blockages is a place where your daily life is out of alignment with how God designed your body to function. You do not have to fix all 6 today. Pick the one that hit you the hardest. The one you felt in your chest when you heard it. The one you already know is yours. And start there, today. Not next week, today. Because the healing that is waiting for you on the other side of these blockages is greater than anything you have yet experienced. And your body, the temple of the Holy Spirit, is still capable of more than you know. If this video connected your physical health to your spiritual life in a way nobody ever did before, share it with someone who is struggling with their health and needs to hear this today. Comment below and tell me, which of the 6 blockages hit you the hardest? Subscribe and turn on notifications because there is so much more coming about what God says about your health, your healing, and your body. God bless you. See you in the next one.